Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily reading. So today we're taking a look at doing a read all about how you can let go of your negative feelings. So I'm going to be taking a look at your situation, and as always we will be pulling advice and guidance as well. Okay, right, so the current source of the frustration, your first card out is change. Now this one is showing a picture of a really old style car, and this car is full of someone's luggage here. So change, movement, moving on, right? And it's come out with the clouds. Okay, so that's something that is not very clear at this point in time. You've also got 9 and 6. Somebody could be a Cancerian, or you could be dealing with a Cancerian. The main message that's coming through with this combination that is causing someone frustration here is they don't know if they should change things up, if they should move on, if they should leave someone here. The fact that they don't know what to do is literally causing this frustration. That's why the clouds have come out. The clouds in Lenormand, it depends entirely on what position the clouds show up in, right? If the clouds show up there, then it means that someone is coming out of the confusion. They're coming out of the uncertainty. They're coming out of this fear of the unknown. With the clouds being the second card that came out, it means that someone's still very much in this energy. They're still very much confused. They don't know what to do, looking for some kind of clarity, some kind of way forward here. But again, it is going to require changing something up. And now you've got the gift that's come out off center, which means, is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? Am I making a mistake? Am I doing the right thing? Someone is really confused here. They're not seeing a clear path forward. It feels to me like change right now absolutely is going to be a good thing, and it feels like Spirit's asking for you to put these fears and concerns to the side. Okay, obviously yes, you need to think about everything before you do it, of course. You've always got to be smart with your decision making, but I'm feeling with this energy that someone's fear has actually paralyzed them to the point where they're unable to make a decision because of this fear. Okay, so Spirit's saying that this actually with the clouds is a blessing in disguise. It's a gift in disguise, that you're headed towards good things. With the pathway, it indicates that it might take you a couple of years to get there. So this process might take 2 years to complete, okay? The pathway in this deck is really, really specific. And it is one of the rare cards that can give a bit of a time scale to a reading, okay? So if you make this decision now, if you start changing things up now, you're going to see the results of this over time. It might take you 2 years to get there. Okay, so again, take it as it resonates, and of course only take what resonates. You've got bad health hidden underneath that one. Someone could be struggling here with bad health. Someone could be looking at a 2 years recovery time from maybe an operation or something like that. So again, that's going to be far too specific. Okay, you only take what is meant for you. Don't try and force anything to fit with your situation. As always, you've got to use your own discernment. Okay, this could be like a business plan, a business idea. This could be somebody wanting to move, relocate, buy a house. That process might take 2 years to complete, you know. Obviously with anything huge like that, don't just go with the first thing that comes your way. You've got to take your time with it. But again, it's literally someone is feeling frustrated because the next part of their life is going to involve changing up quite a lot of things, and someone feels that they're not quite ready to make these huge changes right now, and that's playing into this frustration. Okay, right, can you tell us more, please? Can you tell us why our collective is feeling bothered by this situation? Thank you. The Prince of Cups, so that's the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. Okay, why are you feeling bothered by this situation? So we've got a really creative, romantic energy here with the Knight of Cups, but it's come out with the Four of Swords, which is rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider. It's taken a pause. It's taken a pause to think. So it's almost as if someone is concerned that this situation has been dressed up too much. If it really is as good as what someone is making it out to be. I'm needing to clarify that one. Can you tell us more about this Prince of Cups for our collective, please? Sit, thank you. The King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Okay, so there is growth, there is an advancement here, but also there's a surrender in this energy. You're bothered by this situation because it means having to surrender something else, having to give up something else, and you don't know, or someone doesn't know if they're ready to give up something else in return for this opportunity. Again, I'm not psychic, so I don't know the specifics of this, but it's literally someone is being presented here with a life-changing opportunity, and they just don't know if they should take it or not because of the potential cost, the potential price, because of what it is or who it is that they're needing to give up in order to take on this opportunity here. It's like someone's trying to work out, is it going to be worth it, or is it just, you know, is this a real opportunity, or is this like some kind of fraud, fake scam, something like that, especially with that crescent moon there. That particular moon in there, that's the waning gibbous moon. I will hold it up for you to see. Okay, you got the waning gibbous moon right there. It's ever so subtle, but it is there. That's literally asking for you to turn inwards and for you to think about your goals, okay? It's asking for you to relax, accept, regroup, and consider, and it ties in with that Four of Swords message that's right next to it. So do think everything through, but certainly don't stay stuck on all of the negatives that this opportunity presents. Okay, it's almost as if Spirit's asking for you to weigh up both sides equally, rather than being focused purely on what it is that's needing to be changed in order to obtain this gift, this offer, this opportunity. It's to think of both the positive and the negative in balance, rather than being totally focused on all of the negative. Okay, but again, it is going to be a long process, because 2 years, that's a long time. That's a really long time, especially where someone is waiting to see any kind of results as well. You know, in terms of like the universe, 2 years is just a blink of the eye, but in human terms, 2 years is a long time. See how we've got someone here that's trying to retain control with this Emperor energy. I mean, it's possible that someone's dealing with two people here, that they could be trying to choose between two people. Someone who's solid and secure, someone who is a provider, someone who is stable, and then another someone who is more flighty, who is more fun. Do you know what I mean? Because these two energies here, they are quite opposite to each other. We've got one that's solid, permanent, responsible, and then the other one that's more sort of taking chances, more short-term thinking, more sort of taking action on the opportunities, but not really thinking it through fully, you know. So this could be a situation where you're trying to decide who's going to be the best long-term partner for you, someone who's solid, stable and secure, or someone who's fun and makes you laugh, you know. Ideally you would like to see a combination of these two personalities within one person. That would be ideal. But again, with the Eight of Cups being there, it's showing me that you're going to have to surrender one thing or one person in order to get something new or be with someone new. So yeah, it's definitely saying for you to think before you act, but try not to be too focused on the clouds, on the negativity. This could be a choice between two jobs as well, you know, something that you're really wanting to do but doesn't maybe perhaps pay that much, but it's something that you genuinely care about and genuinely want to do. And then another job that pays a lot, but it doesn't really interest you. It doesn't really spark that creative streak within you type thing. Because there's definitely the choice between what you want and what you need and what you have to do, you know, and all of these things are completely different from each other. That's why you've got the Eight of Cups there. Okay. What is it that our collective is learning from this situation, please? What is it our collective is learning from this situation? Okay. The Eight of Wands. You're learning how to be more decisive, learning how to be more in control of your own actions here, learning how to be more, I'm hearing precise. Okay, so you're learning how to be more precise, learning when to take action and when to pause with this Eight of Wands. What else is our collective learning through this, please? Learning to be more self-assured as well. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Nice. Learning to be a leader is what I'm getting with this one. You're learning how to be a leader. There's also, I mean, I love this Six of Wands. In comparison to the traditional Six of Wands, everybody would be giving you the attention. But in this Six of Wands, it's someone who is being a humble leader. So that they don't care about getting the attention. They're just doing what they have to do. They're doing what is needing to be done. They're not egotistical at all. They're just taking charge because somebody is needing to take charge. And I feel that this is what you're learning throughout this process is that attention, getting attention, is not the end goal. It's not the end goal for you. So I feel whatever this situation is that's caused a lot of frustration for you lately, it has pulled up a lot of shadow work, and it's made you go within and ask, why do I want this thing? Why do I want to do this thing? What's going to be the end goal here? And so you've had to really analyze your own intent. And that's what you're learning throughout this process. Okay. So how can our collective center themselves, please, and release their negative feelings? How can our collective center themselves? Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles and the Star off balance. Yeah. They're off balance, which is scattered energy, and I'm feeling this lack of self-belief here. Okay, see how she's got a drum there, and she's literally banging her own drum. Now, drums can be incredibly important to some people during their meditation techniques. Drums, it's a very It's a very ancestral sound, you know. It doesn't really make a difference what type of drum. Any drum, really. It can give you goosebumps because it can pull up things from the past, you know, things from your ancestors. The sound of your people, as it were. So some people really do find it very beneficial during their meditation techniques to use some type of drum within their routine. Maybe something like that could help you to center yourself. You know, the sound of your own culture's drum, anything like that. Now, with this being the metaphor of how she's banging her own drum, you've got to move to the sound of your own beat. But remember, this card came out off center. So there is a little bit of insecurities here, deep within you, about your own abilities, okay? Your own abilities to move to the sound of your own drum. So here's the thing. If other people are wanting to follow you, then they will. You can't force anyone to do what they don't want to do, right? So there's this acceptance that comes with this energy as well. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded, very sincere, and very secure within themselves. You've also got the red and the green. So the green, obviously, that's heart chakra, okay? Showing yourself love and compassion. And then you're able to more freely and easily show love and compassion towards others. And the red is the root chakra. It's also a power color. So it's knowing what you're doing, the intent behind why you're doing certain things, and being self-assured without the arrogance, without the ego. And someone here is struggling with that balance. It's almost like they're pushing away their own abilities, whatever that might be, out of fear of becoming egotistical. You've also got the hair there as well. And that's all about abundance and fertility. Okay, it's like subconsciously here, someone is pushing away their own success out of fear of having that success turn them into a horrible person. So you can center yourself by remembering to keep your feet on the ground. See how she's got a foot on a rock there and the other foot's on the grass. Keep your feet on the ground. Stay level-headed. Remain observant as well. And then, of course, the star. That one also came out off center. So the star is healing, nurturing, it's rebuilding. There is a message here about substance and cleansing. I'm hoping it's not about someone who has to cleanse themselves from some kind of substance abuse. It could be that, okay? I'm hoping it isn't, but it could be. So it doesn't really matter what I hope. It's all about the message. So if you do have anything going on with substances here, definitely do consider going through some kind of cleansing and recovery program here. Because as we all know, certain substances can alter your mind in a way where you end up playing tricks on yourself. Okay? And certain substances obviously can be really, really harmful. So yeah, I do feel that it's saying it's time for you to cleanse your system, cleanse your body, cleanse yourself of any kind of unhelpful substances, and see if you can exchange them with other things that are going to be more beneficial to you. More, they're saying natural, so it's like more natural compromises to what is currently being used. Again, far too much of a specific message there, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. Ultimately, it's your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. And with it coming out off center, there's this lack of self-belief again, that your wishes are not going to come true, that you're not going to meet your own ambitions, that you're somehow not going to be good enough, right? So again, it's about keeping everything in balance, isn't it? It's giving this opportunity that's in front of you your very best shot, and whatever happens thereafter happens. You can deal with it along the way. But definitely here, with these two coming out off center, it feels a lot like to me that somebody is stopping themselves from even trying in the first place out of fear of failure, fear of what might happen. It's like preempting something before it's even happened, but preempting something to go badly before it's even happened. So yeah, do consider giving yourself a chance, and you might well find that you'll end up surprising yourself, okay? Right, what will change when our collectives release the need to control any outcomes? What will happen when our collective releases the feeling? Oh, okay. The Queen of Wands and Justice, there's that balance we were speaking on. It's right there with the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So when you release this need, or this feeling that you have to control everything, or this feeling that you need to know everything before it's going to happen, when you surrender that need and you allow certain things to play out naturally the way that they should, you will find that you'll start attracting more opportunities into your life here, okay? The Queen of Wands is a very magnetic energy. I mean, you've got the cat hidden underneath the seat there as well, which is a metaphor for your home comforts. And there's also this raging fire that's going on in the background. So that's kind of like getting rid of everything that doesn't work for you, getting rid of everything that's just taking up space. It is destruction, but it's necessary. It's a necessary destruction that kind of clears the path for new things, for new growth. Yeah. So something does need to be burnt away here. And you're going to find that process of needing to burn certain things away a lot easier when you've got this acceptance going on, okay? They're also saying that you will be able to enjoy home comforts as well, and that you'll start to feel more in your own skin. And then, of course, justice. That's the balance that has been missing. Is going to be reinstated, okay? How can our collective be more patient and gentle with themselves in future, please? Okay. The Seven of Cups. Interesting. Again, this one's quite different from the traditional Seven of Cups, because this one's more sort of dream-like. Okay, it's very imaginative. So Spirit's asking for yourself to imagine a positive result. Okay, so if you're one of these that struggles to see the good in anything that you're doing, it does require you to change up your way of thinking, and it does require you to start asking yourself, but what if I succeed? Rather than asking yourself, but what if I fail? Okay, because this is a very sort of dream state energy, and these cups are actually in that water as well, and this person's looking down into the water with a smile on their face. So if you can imagine your outlook a lot differently, you can then start to align with that and start moving towards that. Okay, instead of being in this place of fear and uncertainty all the time, this is much more of a relaxed energy. Okay, and again, as I say, never underestimate the power of your own imagination. Okay. So under there, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, very decisive. I just heard cutthroat. I don't know why I heard cutthroat, rebirth, judgment, okay. And the Chariot. With the Ten of Pentacles. But why did I hear cutthroat? Is somebody that you're dealing with very cutthroat? Someone that you're dealing with is very obnoxious? And you're trying to maneuver away from them, away from their influence here? Let me ask. Why did I hear cutthroat? What's the message with, thank you, Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Fire energy, heavy fire energy. There could be an obnoxious fire sign around you that's basically trying to be cutthroat and trying to dictate what you should and shouldn't do. Trying to stop you from having this rebirth here. Trying to stop you from leaving with the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. It could be a member of your family, but it doesn't have to be. I'm also getting like a really irresponsible vibe off of these two here. Knight of Wands with the Eight of Wands. It could also just be someone else's expectation or their assumption that you're being irresponsible, and you're actually not being irresponsible. What would be irresponsible would be to allow this opportunity to just pass you by. That would be irresponsible, definitely. Cutthroat. It's just a strange turn of phrase to use. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. That's someone not learning their lessons. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's either ignorance or arrogance. Are you dealing with someone who is ignorant or arrogant to the point where they believe that they don't have anything new to learn? I mean, I'm looking at this combination of the three and I'm just feeling really, really tired. Like my eyes are really heavy and itchy as I'm looking at these three. So that, I mean, they could be like an energy vampire or some shit. You might have to put your foot down with this person. You know? Especially with that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords doesn't suffer fools. Like the Queen of Swords, usually in the upright position, is someone who's very fair, very decisive, and does have a backbone as well. It's possible that you're being asked here to stand up for yourself against this individual who just saps you of all your energy, who just isn't willing to learn anything new or try anything new as well. Has their inability to try anything new with the Page of Pentacles in reverse rubbed off on you? It's very possible. It's very possible. Especially if that is someone who is Ten of Pentacles within your own family. You know, if that's someone that you were brought up with or brought up around, and they naturally are unwilling to try anything new, it could have rubbed off on you. Okay, let's get a healing message. What else for our collective, please? Can we have a healing message? And guidance for our collective, please. Oh, it's saying that one there. The 28th path, the star, hope, inspiration, and dreams. Okay. So this one says, running between, I am going to butcher these names, so I can only apologize, okay? Running between Yesod and Netzach, This is Aquarius in astrology, a sign that's known for uniqueness and views on life, but some place the Emperor here, so investigate both cards and go with what feels right for you. Use your energy to manifest your dreams. And what an open statement that is. What does it really mean? Yeah, it's interesting because you had the star down here and it came out off center. And then you're getting this one in the upright for your healing message. So someone or something is trying to hold you back from pursuing your dreams here, from pursuing what it is that inspires you. This card suggests that it's a good time to do what you need to do to be clear about your dreams and how your own unique qualities are going to turn them into reality. All you need to do is visualize them, right? That's an illusion. Without action, without pouring them onto the actual earth, they'll remain in the world of one day, maybe. Yeah, it ties in with that, with me always saying, you cannot think your way to happiness or success. It can get you some of the way there, but it's not going to get you all of the way there, because you're still missing a vital ingredient, which is your action. That's basically what they're saying there. You're being asked to experiment with new ideas, test out some new theories, and sort through what works for you, and then discard what doesn't work for you. For you are the most important words. You're likely to face situations that make you aware of your own gifts, things that no one else can do as well as you do them. Use them to reach new heights and move closer to your dream job, your date, your dream hairdo, whatever. Also, you're likely to shift your attitude to a situation or other people under this energy. It's a sign of personality growth and soul calling. Yeah. And then it says nature is a path. Nature is a part of this path, and being with her can help you to really clear your mind and hear your inner being. The positive energy brought to you through the green worlds feeds into your subconscious to remind you of your link to all that there is and all that you can be. Yeah. Personality growth and soul calling. Yeah, you've probably outgrown quite a lot. And now you're being asked to metaphorically burn away everything that you've outgrown. Okay. Right, let's take a look at the wonderful words of wisdom from the Shiri deck, just to uplift the energy of that read, because that did feel like it was quite a heavy read, that one. So yeah, we're just going to put a little bit of fun back into this one. Right, so the Shiri deck says, all relationships go through shit, but the realist relationships get through shit. Okay, and obviously you can only really get through shit with someone else you're having a relationship with if they're equally wanting it to work. If they're not wanting it to work, then it won't. Okay. Don't give to one-sided situations. All right. So whoever this is that you're having to surrender, if they're wanting to go with you, then they will catch up with you. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you want to see more. Information on how you can book a private reading with me, that can be found in my description box below. Or you can simply go to my website, which is phoenixkiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.